Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Boom, boom, boom. What it do? What it do? What it do? We back up in this thing, y'all. It's been a cool minute. It's been a cool minute. Would have been back a little earlier, but I had to make sure I come back fresh for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Peep the waves. Peep the waves. Get your floaty right now. What up, nephew? Nephew in the building. Hey, send me that thing that you don't know if you wanted one of these or what. But send me what you was thinking, what you was talking about. Look it up on Amazon or something. Or if you want this one, I'll send this one to you. Let me know, nephew. You feel me? Hold up, y'all. Nerve sword. You feel me? You feel me? Yo, what it do, y'all? Y'all see what it is? Y'all see what it is? It's almost time. It's almost that time. You want this one? I got you, nephew. Coming right to you, my boy. Coming right to you, my boy. Good for you. Nephew up in here. We're gonna get right to it. Y'all know it's a little late. But as I said, football season around the corner is coming up pretty quick. Pretty damn fast. They done already dropped the schedules. You know what I'm saying? I need to look that up, as a matter of fact. But at least my schedule. Well, I got it in my email, so. I got it in my email. I also got, of course, they gonna email me the Niners schedule. They email me the Raiders schedule. You know what I'm saying? I reported it as spam. You know what I'm saying? Don't send me that. You feel me? No, I was playing. I need it. I don't need it, but I'm gonna type up mine. I'm gonna print mine out. You feel me? I'm gonna do what they do, baby. Let me go and share this out. Shit, look, I forgot. It's been a minute. If you up in here, nephew, everybody else, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Once you do all that, go and send this out. Go and share it out to somebody. You feel me? Go and share it out, and that's what I'm about to do right now. So we got some notes today, baby. I got some notes. Give me a second to share this out. Other than that, we're gonna be talking about today. We're gonna be talking about, as you know, already seen all the free agency pickups, all the trades that happened. I ain't gonna talk about all the trades or all the free agents, just the ones that key players that I know. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna go over all the draft picks. You feel me? All the draft picks. I got them right here. You feel me? Yes, sir. Damn. I'm slacking right now. I'm slacking and lacking. I don't even know what's happening. Bingo. Stay with me now, y'all. I just gotta send this out. Shout out to my boy Kizo. My boy J Lil Sugar Milk. Shout out to my boy Lil Temp, Big Temp. Shout out to my nephew Ashton, my nephew Rylan, my niece Anaya. Shout out to my son Zaire. Shout out to my pops, Green Bay, 3 E's. You feel me? Dang, who up in here? Shout out to that boy E. Shout out to I don't want to give his full name. I forgot what he went by. Yeah, shout out to you, Ashton. Damn, I'm gonna just say his name. Shout out to Daryl, your previous champion in the UPS League, the Ups League. Shout out to Felix. Peeps 18, your previous champion. Sugar Milk, your previous champion. Man. And I know I'm missing one. Man. Hold on, y'all. We got one going. Bingo. I got 3 more guys. Okay. We getting it, y'all. We getting it. How y'all day been? Y'all get in the chat. Holla at your boy. What's been going on today? It was a little hot today, huh? It's been cool. Looked like it was gonna rain the past few days. A little cloudy, a little muggy. Today it was cool. I was in AOB today. Something caught on fire, so it was foggy, like smoky. Didn't look like it was gonna rain. Then all that cleared up, and it was all heat. All heat. Let me see. I got one more, guys. Un más. And we're gonna go ahead and keep it rolling. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and break it off. Welcome back, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the Texans. You know we gotta start off right with my team, with the H-Town, baby. You feel me? I was supposed to be looking at the schedule too, but we'll get to that. But other than that, you already know. We'll start off with the Texans. They made the cornerback, Derek Stingley Jr., the highest paid corner. Y'all. 3 years, $90 million. Extended that boy. He got an $89 million guaranteed. 89 guaranteed. So it's what's the whole difference? You're gonna give him 90 million, but then give him 89 guaranteed. Come on, so just gave him the full 90. You're gonna make him work for that 1 million. He probably ain't gonna want that. It's gonna be a tip somewhere. But whatever. We also extended the defensive end, Hunter, on a 1-year contract for $35.6 million. He getting 55.1 over the next 2 seasons, with 54.1 fully guaranteed. That's crazy. That's crazy. So we got them extensions. We picked up Christian Kirk, wide receiver from the Jaguars. We got Braxton Berrios from the Dolphins. For those 2 wide receivers. And then we got another receiver, Justin Watson from the Chiefs. Zack, he up in there. Papa, come here. So we got us a good 3 receivers right there. Like I said, from the Jags, the Dolphins, the Chiefs. I wonder what Christian Kirk gonna do. Hopefully he don't come over to us, because you know we picked him up out of our division, a division rival. No, he gonna come over there and make us look bad. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking that, or he gonna come and give us some little insights like, hey, you know they got Travis Hunter now, and this is what they like to run. So look out for Hunter to do this and that. You know, hopefully give us a little insight. Or we gonna kick his ass to the curb. You feel me? I really don't know who Berrios is from the Dolphins. I ain't heard of him over there. But come on down. And then Watson from the Chiefs. If you coming from the Chiefs, why they let you go? We'll take some greatness. We got Oliver in the building. You see him. We got Oliver in the building. Yeah, so then we got the offensive tackles. We got Trent Brown from the Bengals. And Cam Robinson from the Vikings. I see why the Bengals let one of their people go. Maybe we could utilize them, make them a little better. I don't know why the Vikings would release somebody. They was pretty good. We got the OGs. Ed Ingram, also from the Vikings. And then Laken Tomlinson from the Seahawks. So we picking up some people from some good teams. I feel like as of all the teams I said so far, Jags, Bengals, Seahawks, they're like on the bottom scale for me. But we got defensive end, the edge rusher, Darrell Taylor from the Bears. You know why they got rid of him. I don't know. The Bears might be making a little step up this season, but I don't know. But like I said, we got one of their edge rushers, so let's see what he gonna do for my boy C.J. Stroud. That's you, Oliver. Damn. We got defensive tackle Sheldon Rankins from the Bengals. But he played for us in 2023. Look, now you want to come back home. See, the Bengals ain't work out for you, huh? And now you want to come on home. Can you please take me back, Texas, please? Our doors is open. Close the doors. Close the door. Close the doors. Zack, come here. Close the doors. Get the collection plate around there. Pass the collection plate. Yeah. So yeah, then we also got a linebacker, Nick Neiman from the Chargers. Chargers gonna be on fire. We're gonna get to that. Chargers gonna be on fire this season. Man. We got a linebacker, EJ Speed from the Colts. Why are we picking up people from the division rivals, guys? And you see why they giving them, why we gonna pick them up? We ran through the Jags and the Colts. Why we picking up people that we didn't ran through? Come on now. We got a cornerback, Ronald Darby from the Jags. Cornerback kick return, Tremont Smith from the Broncos. And he played for us in year 2021 and 22. Now everybody want to go and circle the block. Spin the block. Everybody want to come on back. You see we looking good now. Now you want, you know what I'm saying? Now you want to come back. Not looking bad for you. You want to go up the road. Come on back to the H-Town now. We got C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the Eagles. Come on. Come on, we looking good. And that's just free agency and trades. Also some extensions. Like I said, the first two people. I ain't want to, well, for my team and all the teams, I ain't do all the free agency and trades. I didn't have time to be, would have been talking for hours. So like I said, I did key players, top tier players, names that I recognize and know. You know what I'm saying? People that y'all might know. Pretty sure some people that I'm probably gonna miss or whatever, but you know, you can look it up if you don't already know by now. So from the draft, we selected Jay Higgins, wide receiver. We got a offensive tackle, Ursary. We got another receiver, Jay Noel. We got a cornerback, Jay Smith. We got a tight end, L. Lakey, CH, you know, make the K sound, so we're going to say Lakey. Double L. L, Lakey, double L, that's what we're going to call him. We got us a running back. We need one of them. W. Marks. We got a safety, Jay Reed. We got us a quarterback, so in case, fingers crossed. Knock on wood. CJ get hurt, a little scrambled up back there. We got somebody, Graham Mertz. Got that boy. We got him. We got us a quarterback gonna step in. I don't know if Davis Mills still over there. But if he is, I feel like he still might be second string unless Mertz step up, take his spot. Anybody taking CJ's spot. So, but like I said, if CJ get hurt, they gonna have to battle it out. So, but yeah, we got the quarterback, Graham Mertz. And we got defensive tackle, Cade Hamilton. So with all these picks, it looks like we went for, through the draft, we kind of picked up on offense. We got us a lot of wide receivers. Even from free agency and trades, we picked up a lot of offensive players. So I guess we are trying to protect CJ. We got some, you know, some tackles. We got some targets so he can throw to. And then we kind of doubled up on some running backs and tight ends. So, you know, we can open up that playbook. You feel me? So what I got typed up next is the Steelers. Steelers went in. We'll start off with how they let go George Pickens. Cowboys and picked him up. What y'all think? George Pickens, is he gonna go to the Cowboys and ball? Or is he gonna do what he was doing over there on the Steelers? So I ain't blocking. You ain't throwing me the ball. I'm not gonna go full-fledged, run the play how it's supposed to be ran. Cowboys gonna let you know. Hold on, guys. My son? My son? Hey, he up in there relaxing. He gonna be sleeping about, give him about 15 minutes. He gonna be asleep. So yeah, as I said, George Pickens got released, well traded to the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are gonna give him like a few draft picks for next season. So let's see what's gonna happen. Because what quarterback do they have on the Steelers? But in free agency and trades, the Steelers signed wide receiver DK Metcalf. They got a quarterback Mason Rudolph. Is he gonna be the starter for the Steelers? Starting QB1? Mm-hmm. Them boys got Kenneth Gainwell, running back, Donald Parham Jr., a tight end, and Darius Slay, cornerback. In the draft, they picked up a defensive tackle, D. Harmon. They got another running back, K. Johnson. I know, huh? Really? Them boys got an edge rusher, Jay Sawyer. Them boys got a defensive tackle, Y. Black. They got they picked up another QB. They drafted this QB, Will Howard. They got a linebacker, C. Bruner, and a cornerback, D. Kent. Based off of that from the draft, it looks like they're going mostly, I feel like they trying to stack up on defense. It looked like during free agency and trades, they kind of pick and chose certain offensive players. Because through that, from what I typed on, they see Darius Slay as like a key defensive player that they picked up. And other than that, they mostly got defensive players through the draft. So it looked like they're trying to tighten up on defense rather than worry about the offense. But we'll see what happens. They always come out with a winning season and they end up not making it too far in the postseason. So on to the next, guys. We got Commanders. Commanders signed Michael Gallup. Y'all know, wide receiver from the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. Them boys signed Deebo Samuel from the Niners. Commanders gonna be stacked. Nah, they was already good. They stacking up. They got our fucking offensive tackle, Larry McTunsell. Well, we got rid of him. Now you finna go over there and ball. We have to give him up. And the QBs they got lined up over there is Josh Johnson and Marcus Mariota. But I think Mariota's gonna be a re-sign. Through the draft, the Commanders selected another offensive tackle, Jay Connerly Jr. They got a cornerback, T. Famous Amos. They got a wide receiver, Jay Lane. They have a linebacker, K. Medrano, okay. And then they got another running back, Jay Merrick. From that, they didn't need too many things because they only drafted five picks. And from that, it looks like they went with an overall offense. Also through the trades and free agency, they picked up offense. So it looked like they're not too worried about defense. Go ahead and lay it down, nephew. You already know it's about 11 o'clock over there. It's 11:34. It's gonna be 12 o'clock, and you probably got school tomorrow. Just make sure you hit that like button. You feel me? So the Raiders, them boys, they signed Geno Smith, Raheem Mostert, Devin White. Them boys stacking up. Raiders finna be some shit. They finna be brought to work this season. I'm trying to tell you. Them boys signed a running back, Genty. They got a wide receiver, Jay Beck. A cornerback, D. Porter. They got a tackle, C. Rogers. They got another tackle, C. Grant. They got a wide receiver, D. Thornton Jr. They got a defensive tackle, T. Hemingway. Another defensive tackle, J.J. Pegues. They got a wide receiver, Tay Millett. They got a quarterback, Cam Miller. Okay, we don't know if he gonna. They got a few quarterbacks over there actually. I know they already got like two or three lined up, and they just drafted another just in case. You know, if stuff goes south. So they picked up Cam Miller, and they got a linebacker, C. Lindenberg. Based off of this, it looks like the Raiders were thinking defensively. I see a lot of defensive. Well, no, I would say it's about 50-50. I would say about 50-50. They kind of need help on both sides of the ball anyway. So, yeah. Like I said, Raiders are going to be somebody to look out for this season. Commanders for sure. Raiders, Chargers. I want to say, who else? Who else I feel is going to be? I kind of want to say the Jags, but that's only because Hunter is over there, but he ain't going to be enough. You hear me? Of course, look out for the Eagles. Who else is going to be some work? I want to say the Rams. One of the only people I'm mainly worried about right now. So moving right along, we have the Ravens. They signed the Dallas QB Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush was pretty good. He was a good backup for Dak. I say DK. Cooper Rush was a good backup for Dak Prescott when he was hurt and all that. Unfortunately, I guess people say he wasn't enough, but we're gonna see what he can get that much playing time behind Lamar. Lamar ain't finna get hurt or be out like that unless, you know, they just want to sit out one day or something, or unless they just blow somebody out the water and they rest them. Then you're gonna see Cooper Rush go in there and continue the thrashing. So, and then they also signed D-Hop. That boy D-Hop from the H. Let's go. Let's say he went from the Chiefs. He left us. Did a little thing on the, Cardinals, Titans, Chiefs. Now you on the Ravens. Just gonna come back home, retire, my boy. You probably come back with us and then, ball out how you was supposed to before stuff got a little hectic. But yeah, Ravens signed Cooper Rush, DeAndre Hopkins. From the draft, they picked up a safety. Damn, the Ravens went in. And you wouldn't think they need so much stuff. They got picked up a safety, M. Starks, an edge rusher, M. Green. They got a tackle, E. Jones Jr., a linebacker, T. Buchanan. They got another tackle, C. Vincent. They got a cornerback, B. Cone. They got a punter, a punt kicker, T. Loop. Because you already know the other guy. He over there on his Watson stuff. But yeah, they picked a wide receiver, L. Wester. They got a defensive tackle, A. Peebles. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What they do, nephew? They got a cornerback, R. Longerbeam. And then an offensive guard, G. Dellinger. Then the Jets. Hold on, I'm going to hit you up right now, nephew. Hit you up right now. I'm gonna hit you up right now. He said, what about the Ravens? That's what I'm talking about right now. I just ran through the Ravens right now. Yeah, the Ravens, they picked up a few people, but I only typed up from their trades and free agency, Cooper Rush and D-Hop. And I just went through they draft picks. So we're gonna move on to the Jets. The Jets might be, I want to say, not too much to worry about, but I know they're going to be a step or two better than last season. Because now the Jets, they signed Justin Fields as a quarterback. They got the wide receivers, Tyler Johnson and Josh Reynolds. In the draft, they selected a tackle, A. Membo, a tight end, M. Taylor. They got a cornerback, A. Thomas. A wide receiver, A. Smith. Safety, M. Moore. Another linebacker, F. Malgoa. And an edge rusher, T. Barron. From that, it looks like the Jets were thinking defense. Here we come, guys. Here we come, guys. Hello. Hello. Say hi, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Say make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Say go Texans.
Go Texans.
Say what's up, Ashton. Say we in here. We in here. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
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 That's my boy. That's my boy. All right, so we're moving on to the Bills, guys. Yeah, the Bills, guys. They signed defensive end Joey Bosa. They got Darrington Evans, the running back. Josh Palmer, wide receiver. And in the draft, they selected a tackle. A cornerback. I'm sorry. M. Hairston. A DT, TJ Sanders. An edge rusher, L. Jackson. Not Lamar. A defensive tackle, D. Walker. They got a cornerback, Jay Hancock. They got a tight end, Jay Hawes. Hey, Hawes, yeah. A cornerback, D. Strong. They got a tackle, C. Lunt. A wide receiver, K. Prather. And from this, it looks like they went mostly defense because offense is already lit. You know Josh Allen gonna put work in. So they picked up a few pieces of offense, and they tightened up on defense for sure. The Dolphins. You see Oliver right there? You see Oliver taking a nap? Uh-oh, he got a football. Him got a football. What are you eating? Those cookies? Oh. So the Dolphins, excuse me, guys, damn. They signed a QB, Zack Wilson. That's gonna be tough. He probably ain't gonna get that much play time. No PT. But we'll see. So Dolphins pick up Zack Wilson and running back Alexander Madison. In the draft, they picked up a defensive tackle, K. Grant. A guard, J. Savane Naye. Another tackle, J. Phillips. A cornerback, J. Marshall Jr. A safety, D. Trader Jr. A running back, O. Garden II. They got another quarterback. Damn, the offense, they trying to stack up. I guess they ain't looking too safe. Now you got to step his game up. They picked a quarterback, Quinn Ewers, and a defensive tackle, Z. Biggers. We're going to hear a lot of mishaps if he ball out, and then you're going to hear the commentators accidentally say, you know what I'm trying to say, Z. Biggers. If he black, they going to call him Z. Yeah. Moving right along. The Patriots, they signed Joshua Dobbs, QB. They got wide receivers, Stephon Diggs. He trying to run from Cardi. And then they got Mac Hollins. Patriots picked up a lot of people too. They got a tackle, W. Campbell. A running back, T. Henderson. A wide receiver, K. Williams. A center, J. Wilson. A safety, C. Woodson. Defensive tackle, J. Farmer. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Go ahead and send me a check. They got an edge rusher, B. Swinson. A punt kicker, A. Borregales. Offensive tackle, M. Bryant. They got we're gonna say a safety, J. Ashby, and a cornerback, K. Minor. No, that's what they was talking about. The Bengals. I don't know what the hell the Bengals doing. I feel like when I typed up they free agency and trades, it wasn't too much. But they got a running back, Samaje Perine. In the draft, they selected an edge rusher, S. Stewart, a linebacker, D. Knight Jr., another linebacker, B. Carter. They got a guard, J. Rivers, another guard, D. Fairchild, and a running back, T. Brooks. Moving right along, we have the Browns. The Browns, they signed Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and then, so they got those two quarterbacks. Of course, all the quarterbacks they picked up are now. But Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, we already know Deshaun Watson over there, but he ain't going to be playing. They extended Myles Garrett contract on a 4-year, $123 million guaranteed. God damn. 123 guaranteed. And he gonna average $40 million a year, and he's tied to the Browns for like the next 6 years. And you can't trade him. He did a no trade clause, so you stuck, playboy. Yeah, don't be think you're finna get no Super Bowl ring anytime soon. So, but congratulations. The Browns drafted a defensive tackle, M. Graham, a linebacker, C. Schweschinger. They got a running back, Q. Judkins. They got a tight end, H. Fannin Jr. They got a quarterback, y'all know Dylan Gabriel. They got a running back, D. Sampson. And last but not least, they got your boy, Shadur Sanders. Shadur. They was hating on him. They signed him. They ain't look like they ain't even want to pick him up. They was like, we select Shadur Sanders. They didn't like it. So you ain't excited, but why you pick him then? So just off of that, that's already 5 quarterbacks, and I heard only 3 gonna make it. So you already know, well, Watson ain't gonna play, so he's just gonna be sitting over there. Flacco, he got a few times to mess up, you know, back go out, get a little sprain or something, get a little injury. He's out, or at least sitting on the bench. And I guess they're gonna see what Kenny Pickett do. Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and Shadur gonna be battling during you know, mini camps and practice, try to get that fight for the number 3 spot, which will eventually become the number 1 spot. Moving right along, we have the Colts. They signed a QB, Daniel Jones. They got a running back, Khalil Herbert. And then cornerback, Tre'Davious Ward. In the draft, they picked up a tight end, T. Warren. Edge rusher, JT Tamaloa. Cornerback, Jay Wiley. Offensive tackle, Jay Travis. A running back, DJ Giddens. A quarterback, they got another quarterback, Riley Leonard. Defensive tackle, T. Smith. A safety, H. Waller. The Jaguars, here we go. They got they signed quarterback Nick Mullins, wide receiver Diami Brown. Okay. And then they picked up these tight ends, Hunter Long and Johnny Munt. In the draft, you know, they picked up that boy. He playing both ways. Travis Hunter, hey! He finna put in some work. We gonna see. Not against us, but he gonna do everybody else. He gonna put that work in. We gonna bust him down like a roll it. Bust down, roll that avalanche. They got another cornerback, C. Ransaw. A guard, W. Milam. A running back, B. Tutton. A linebacker, J. Kaiser. Another linebacker, J. McLeod. A safety, R. Lane III. They got a center, J. Monheim. A running back, L. Allen. The Titans, they signed Brandon Allen and Tim Boyle as their quarterbacks, their free agency and trades. And they also signed wide receivers Tyler Lockett and Van Jefferson. In the draft, they selected that boy Cam Ward, number 1 draft pick. Number 1. He was number 1. Hunter was number 2. but he was number one. Cam Ward. They got an edge, O. Aladejo, a safety, K. Winston Jr., a wide receiver, C. Dike, DK, Dike, however you want to say it. It's on you. Tight end, G. Helm, a wide receiver, E. Manor, a guard, J. Slater. They got a cornerback, M. Harris, and a running back, K. Mullings. The Broncos. Broncos gonna be some work. They was already decent last year. Let's see what they do this year. So if they're free agency and trades, they signed a quarterback, Sam Ellinger, a wide receiver, Trent Sherfield, and then a tight end, Evan Ingram. In the draft, they selected a cornerback, Jay Barron, a running back, R.J. Harvey, wide receiver, P. Bryant, edge rusher, S. Jones, another edge rusher, Q. Robinson. They got a punter, J. Crawfish, that's what we call it. A tight end, C. Loner. Okay. The Chiefs. No, they don't need nobody. And they got all the refs over there. They signed a quarterback from the Raiders, Gardner Minshew. Dang, like he finna go up. He probably ain't gonna get no PT either because Mahomes finna work magic and he barely get hurt. So they gonna barely use Gardner Minshew. But he over there, like I said, from the Raiders. And then it says that they re-signed Bailey Zappi. So I don't know how long Zappi been over there. I didn't even know he went over there. I just know he left the Patriots. Shit. And then they got running back Elijah Mitchell. In the draft, they selected a tackle, Jay Simmons. A DT, O. Norman Lott. They got an edge rusher, A. Gelote. A cornerback, N. Williams. They got a wide receiver, J. Royals. A linebacker, J. Bassa. Running back, B. Smith. That's one of the teams I was talking about. That's when they go hard. The Chargers, free agency trades. They got Trey Lance. Time for him to put some work in. He gonna be behind Herbert, but I feel like they'll in and out. If he get hurt, shaking up, Lance gonna go out there and be able to make some plays. I feel like this will be a good team for him, good season for him. They also got Najee Harris, Mike Williams, Tyler Conklin, and then they went in on the fucking draft picks. They already first pick they got was a running back, O. Hampton, a wide receiver, T. Harris, a defensive tackle, J. Caldwell, edge rusher, K. Kennard, wide receiver, K. Lambert Smith. They got a tight end, O. Godson II, offensive tackle, B. Taylor, two safeties, R.J. Mickens and T. Bridges. Them boys stacked. Chargers gonna be some work, like I said. The Cowboys, they signed Joe Milton, the running backs Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams, and wide receiver Paris Campbell. Cowboys did some work in the draft too because they need it. But they got an offensive guard, T. Booker, edge rusher, D. Ezraku. They got a cornerback, C. Revel Jr., a running back, J. Blue, a linebacker, S. James, offensive tackle, A. Cornelius, a defensive tackle, J. Toia, Toia. Toia. I know I'm butchering these names, y'all. I'm butchering them. They got a running back, P. Maffa, defensive tackle, T. King Besote. King Besote. There you go. The Giants. Shout out to that boy Delicious. No Diddy. His favorite team. Let's see if he gonna run with him. If he gonna register as the Giants officially this year. But they signed Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. That's pretty good. Giants might be a step or two better this season with those quarterbacks behind there. They got wide receivers, Lil Jordan Humphrey, and Zack Pascal, and Javon Holland at safety. In the draft, they selected edge rusher A. Carter. The boys got QB Jackson Dart. So that's already 3. And then whoever they're already sitting riding bench, 3rd, 4th string over there. But they added on Jackson Dart. See what he do. They got a defensive tackle, D. Alexander. A running back, C. Scatabo. A guard, M. Imbo. A tight end, T. Fedone II. And a cornerback, K. Black. Your Eagles, Sugar Milk. Let's see if you're going to register with them this season or you're going to go ahead and run with your Raiders. But the Eagles signed QB Dorian Thompson-Robinson, A.J. Dillon, and Kenyon Green. In the draft, I don't see how the Eagles got these many draft picks. They was like won a Super Bowl. You shouldn't even be picking up nobody. Damn. Then they got the most draft picks out of all the people out there. Well, them, the Packers, Lions, all the good teams end up getting a lot of people. You would think all the trash teams would pick up the most people, but the Eagles, they got a linebacker, Jay Campbell, a safety, A. Makuba, defensive tackle, Ty Robinson, a cornerback, Mac McWilliams, a linebacker, S. Mondone Jr. They got a center, D. Kendall. And they got another quarterback, Kyle McCord. Damn, Eagles. See, I know Jalen Hurts. He be hurt. They got a tackle, M. Hinton. Another tackle, C. Williams. And an edge rusher, A. Powell Ryland. And we ain't talking about my nephew. The Bears. Right along here. The Bears. They might be some work from what I'm looking like, these names here. They assigned a quarterback, Case Keenum. Wide receivers, Devin Duvernay and Olamide Zacchaeus. Olamide, whatever. But you know Zacchaeus. They got a tight end, Durham Schmitty. And an offensive guard, Jonah Jackson. In the draft, they selected a tight end, C. Loveland. Wide receiver, L. Burden III. They got a tackle, O. Trapillo. They got a defensive tackle, S. Turner. They got a linebacker, R. Hypolite II. Cornerback, Zai Frazier. They have a tackle, L. Newman, and a running back, K. Monenge. Bears might be some work, but we gotta see. Can't wait till preseason start and see what they do. See what they do. So I'm pretty sure they start messing up, they cutting. So I doubt all these people gonna stick. But we'll see. The Lions. Shout out to my boy B-Dog. They signed Kyle Allen and Kenny Yeboah. In the draft, they selected a defensive tackle, T. Williams. They got a guard, T. Ratledge. A wide receiver, Atezba. They got another guard, M. Frazier. An edge rusher, A. Hassanin. A safety, Dan Jackson. And wide receiver, D. Lovett. Packers. Shout out to my pops, Green Bay. Yo. They got a wide receiver, McCole Hardman, a guard, Aaron Banks, and Nate Hobbs. In the draft, they selected a wide receiver, M. Golden, a tackle, A. Belton, wide receiver, S. Williams, edge rusher, B. Sorrell, linebacker, C. Oliver, defensive tackle, B. Brinson, cornerback, M. Robinson, and an offensive tackle, J. Williams. Packers, they doing it. The Vikings. They picked up free agency and trades. They got running back Jordan Mason, wide receiver Rondale Moore, offensive guard Will Fries with $88 million on the contract. God damn, these boys getting paper. They getting their guala, that money on. And they got center Ryan Kelly. In the draft, they only got like 5 picks. They got a guard, D Jackson, a wide receiver, Ty Felton, edge rusher, T Ingram Dawkins, a linebacker, Kobe King, and a tight end, J Bartholomew. Damn, that's his name. They got the Vikings got Bartholomew. G Bartholomew. Dang. Bartholomew. Y'all know where that's from. The Falcons. They signed Easton Stick. They got a wide receiver and a kick returner. He playing 2 positions. Jamal Agnew. They got safety Jordan Fuller. In the draft, they selected a linebacker, Jay Walker. Edge rusher, Jay Pierce Jr. A safety, X Watts. Another safety, B. Bowman Jr. And a tackle, Jay Nelson. I don't see too much in the Falcons, though. I mean, I don't really fully recognize any of these names that they got through free agency and trades, and then having 5 picks in the draft. You over here picking, you got mostly defensive players. We'll see. We'll see. The Panthers. I feel like they didn't do too much in the free agency and trades. Or at least the only person I recognize that they picked up was Rico Dowdle from the Cowboys. In the draft, they selected a wide receiver, T. McMillan. 2 edge rushers, Nick Scourton, and P. Human Milan. A safety, L. Ransom. A defensive tackle, Cam Jackson. And a tight end, M. Evans. A running back, T. Etienne. You know, running back from the Jags, his brother. Yeah, brother. Same name, same initial and last name. Wide receiver, Jay Horn Jr. That's your Panthers right there. The Saints. Shout out to boy Derek Carr. Derek Carr, he retired. He's going to be retiring. Still don't know if he want to go to the Raiders for the last season so he can retire. You know, where his career has been for most of his life in the NFL. But as of now, they say he is passing up on like 30 M's, 30 berries, as my boy Mr. Fuentes be saying. Passing up on 30 big berries. He's like, he tired. He be getting hurt every season anyway. He might as well. But yeah, Derek Carr will be retiring. So now Saints don't have a quarterback that we know of. But they signed wide receiver Brandon Cooks. Trader. You okay? All right. What are you doing? You gotta watch the kids. Hold on, guys. Make sure you ain't choking. What you doing, Papa? You getting cookies? Don't chew on the remote, okay? Don't chew on the remote. Okay? You can banana and cookies to your chips. Get your boss in there. So yeah, the Saints signed the trader Brandon Cooks, team hopper. You know what I'm saying? But in the draft, they selected down to everybody. They got a tackle, the Saints. Offensive tackle, K. Banks Jr. They got a quarterback. Everybody was hating on him, talking down about him, because he got drafted before Shadur. I heard he ain't all that, but they got a shout out to you. No hate from me. We're gonna see what you're gonna do. Tyler Show. Shough. We say that. Show. Show and proof. They got a defensive tackle, V. Broughton. A safety, Jay Sanker. A linebacker, D. Stutzman. Cornerback, Q. Riley. Running back, D. Neal. They have a tight end, M. Mataviyo. And the edge rusher, F. Diggs. That's what I said when he left. F. Diggs. We ain't talking Stephon. What if that's one of their brothers? A little cousin or something. Man, they all over the league. Digging, just digging. No reneging. I'm talking about space. Moving right along here, guys. We almost done, y'all. We almost done. The Bucks. Them boys signed wide receiver Sterling Shepard, Charlie Heck, and Hassan Reddick. In free agency, they picked up wide receiver E. Egbuka, 2 cornerbacks, B. Morrison and J. Parrish, 2 edge rushers, D. Walker and E. Roberts, and 1 wide receiver, Tez Johnson. And outside of the draft, they signed that boy Shiloh. Shout out to you, my boy. I don't know if he just signed or he on practice squad or what, but we'll see once preseason and stuff started up. All right, moving on to the Cardinals. They signed QB Jacoby Brissett and the tight end Trey McBride. In the draft, they selected a defensive tackle W. Nolan, a cornerback Will Johnson, edge rusher Jay Birch, linebacker C. Simon, another cornerback D. Burke. They got a guard H. Connor and a safety K. Crawford. The Rams. Shout out to my boy Justice Mariag. They gonna be balling for sure. They picked up Devontae Adams. Ooh. They got Jimmy Garoppolo returning and possibly Matthew Stafford, from what I heard. In the draft, they selected a tight end, T. Ferguson. They got an edge rusher, Jay Stewart. They got a running back, Jay Hunter. More cookies? Okay. They got a defensive tackle, Ty Hamilton. Uh-oh. Watch this guy. You need some water? Need water? Yeah. I'll get you some more cookies. Drink a little water. Drink a little water in your life. They got defensive tackle, Ty Hamilton. A linebacker, C. Paul Jr. And wide receiver, K. Muckfield. Like I said, Rams gonna be pretty tough. Okay, let's finish these ones. Finish those and I'll give you some more, okay? Take your time with those. Take your time. Little lovey-wovey boy. Little lovey-wovey boy right there. The 49ers. Oh, shit. We got a lot of Niner fans out here. They signed Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. Man, you gonna put him behind Purdy? Mac Jones gonna probably ball out. Patriots wasn't the lifestyle for him, I guess. And wherever else he went after that, but they also picked up wide receiver DeMarcus Robinson. The Niners went in on the draft picks too. Goddamn. The Niners didn't draft everybody. Goddamn. Well, they let all them people go. They had all that money to spend to pick up. But they got an edge rusher, M. Williams. A defensive tackle, A. Collins. A linebacker, N. Martin. A cornerback, U. Stout. Defensive tackle, C.J. West. Wide receiver, J. Watkins. Running back, J. James. They call him J.J. Dynamite. Safety, M. Sickle. They got they got a quarterback. Okay. Curtis Rourke. Okay. They got a guard, C. Colby. Wide receiver, Jay Burgin. On the Bergen. On the swerving. Last but not least, we got the Seahawks. They signed Sam Darnold and Drew Lock as quarterbacks. They picked up Cooper Kupp and Marquez Valdez-Scantling as wide receivers. Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence. And then Josh Jones for the offensive tackle. And they picked up a lot of people in the draft, too. They got a guard, G. Zabel. A safety, N. Eminwari. A tight end, E. Arroyo. They got another quarterback, Jalen Milroe. Jesus Christ. They got a defensive tackle, R. Mills. Wide receiver T. Horton. Tight end R. Outs. A tackle B. Cable due. The cable is due. Running back D. Martinez. Another tackle M. Richmond. And wide receiver R. White III. Shout out to all those guys that's drafted. Congratulations to all you guys. Hopefully the season and these teams treat you right. Hopefully you make big names for yourself. I know y'all finna make some big money. Don't spend it all in one place. Other than that, it seems like I've been hearing the NFL gonna be using like some what they call it, Sony Hawkeye technology. So I guess they gonna be, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I've been hearing. They gonna get rid of the referees. Everything gonna be like, basically they gonna use a little camera or whatever, some AI to be measuring first downs, make sure you got the first down and all this and that. That way the referees don't be moving the line and like, no, that was first down. How they did me last season. Lamar Jackson got the 9 yards. I could have had been up 1600. And they said, no, he ran 8 yards. Knowing damn well it was 10 plus. So, they finna use AI, a little technology to measure first downs. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? So the schedule, like I said, y'all, congratulations to all those guys, the new guys, all the new signees and from trades, all the new draft picks. It's your boy, H-Town Zack. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell button, keep the notifications on. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to be going live. But more likely, the next football live for friendly football picks will probably be, more likely be closer to around the time with preseason start. I'll be dropping these schedules. Other than that, you will be seeing me play my games. You'll see us, me and my nephew Asher, trying to get some dubs. My boy Chris, my boy Justice on a Fortnite, you know what I'm saying? Probably running some Call of Duty with my pops, or probably Chris, you know what I'm saying? Golf, trying to get some dubs, beat up Tiger Woods, you know. But yeah, guys, it's been nice. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Let's see, let me go ahead and drop the schedule on y'all real quick. Okay, dang. So it looks as if ta-da! So our first game. Oh wow, he got that for the cats? That's the cat scratcher?
Yeah.
Oh man. So the first game, we will be playing the Rams. It's Texans versus the Rams. We will then be playing the Bucks. We then will be playing the Jaguars. We'll be playing the Titans. The Ravens. Okay, I catch you. I got you. Titans, the Ravens, Seahawks. We'll finally be playing the 49ers in the regular season. Whoa, this gonna be some shit. Woo! This is gonna be lit in October. Then we play the Broncos, the Jaguars again, the Titans again, the Bills, the Colts, the Chiefs, the Cardinals. We're gonna play the Raiders. Oh! This is gonna be a good season. This game look tough. I mean, this season's gonna probably be tough for us. If these teams are, I think they're gonna be. After the Raiders, we got the Chargers, and then the Colts, and from there we'll then jump into the playoffs and stuff. So yeah, as I said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button so I ain't got to text you, and I'm gonna do it anyway. Once you do all that, go ahead and share this out. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy, H-Town Zack. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. See you later, alligator. And we out. We out.